Which pill are you going to take? It's up to you. So most people don't even realize there's two different pills to pick from. Most people don't even realize they have a choice. Most people go through life just accepting what society tells them at a surface level, not questioning anything, not wondering if there's a different way or even a better way. They just go through life. So what's that mean? Well, they go to school, because we all pretty much start by going to school. So we go to school, and at school, they try to put us, they try to make us conform to their ideas, their beliefs. Well, little Johnny, you're in high school now. It's time to start thinking about what you want to do for the rest of your life. We need to get you to try to pick out a career. And little Johnny, probably sitting there in high school, doesn't want to even care to think about that. He just wants to have fun, right? He's a freshman, he's a senior, he's a junior, he's a senior, a freshman, a junior. Did I miss a sophomore? I knew I missed out one of those. One of those, I remember when I was in high school and they were telling me this shit, and I was like, I really don't really care about this stuff right now. I kind of want to go out, and I kind of want to try to date that one girl who I eventually ended up asking out on the playground, and then she told me we were just friends. And I didn't even know what that meant at the time, but now I do. Well, no, that was actually in middle school. That was not in high school. But anyway, they try to get you to pick out a career. And then what do they tell you? They give you a list of everything. And they say, hey, look, we're going to do this assessment test. Based on your qualities, we're going to find a job that's perfect for you. So you do the assessment test. And then they give you a list of things. You guys ever remember doing this? Did they ever do this when you were a kid? Or when you were in high school? And they said, based on this test that you took, these are kind of your best match professions. You could be a police officer. You could be a fireman. You could be a, I forget the other ones, but there's other ones. You could be a counselor, which would be good. But the only list they give you to choose from are jobs that they approved. Never once on there did I ever see tattoo artist. Never once on there did I ever see business owner. Never once on there did I see burger flipper. Okay? They give you a list. The only thing you can pick from is the list that they create. And the list they create is jobs that they feel would make you a decently productive member of society and make you a decent amount of money. But they're all jobs. And then what do most people do? Most people, they say, oh, well, I'm going to pick something from that list. Or maybe they're talking to, maybe their dad was a doctor and then their grandpa was a doctor. So they're like, I'm going to be a doctor. Or mom's a nurse, so I'm going to be a nurse. Or mom was a school teacher, so I'm going to be a school teacher. So they pick that path. Then they go do the correct things to get that. So that usually means they go to college. And they waste a bunch of money and a bunch of time getting a degree that they're probably not going to use. And then they do that for the rest of their life. And then they go to work. And they work 50 hours a week. And they never ever get rich. They are always living below their means. They're always in scarcity. They can never truly do the things they want to do because they don't have the money. And then they have this dream that, oh, I'm going to work 40 to 50 hours a week. And I'm going to do that till I'm 65 or 70. And then I'm going to retire. And then I'm going to just have fun and enjoy life. And then they get to 65 or 70. And most of them, guys, don't even have money saved up at that point. So they have to keep working. Or they have to keep working and family has to support them. Or they don't work but family has to support them. Or they try to get support from the government. And then they're living in scarcity. They are not doing the things they want to do. And guys, by the time you get to 65, you're getting towards the end of your life. You're getting towards the time you're going to die. So all those things you wanted to do, well, your body's not as good as it used to be. So if you wanted to go places or go on hikes, you're not as you're not as with it as you would be if you were, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. And obviously you can do things to stay in shape to, progress that. But eventually, we're all going to die, right? I'm going to die. You're going to die. Everyone's going to die. Aren't you glad you came and watched this positive video, right? And then what do? So then they say this, and then there's a small few percentage of people that save up some money. So then they go on a few trips, and then they get old, and then they die. That's what most people know. Now you have a different option. See, you realize that there's two pills. You remember in the movie The Matrix, and the guy's like, hey, you can take the red pill or you can take the blue pill. Now, I forget which pill makes you go to sleep and wake up and everything's fine. But then there's the other pill that if you take this pill, this new awareness you have that there is another path. There are other options. There's a different direction in life you can take than everyone else. That exists. See, you are in a tough situation. Because unlike everybody else that's a sheep and that's sleeping out there, you are now aware that there are different paths you can take. You can get a job. You can go down that path. You can stay broke and stay struggling, work for someone your whole life, spend your whole life having someone else control when you're going to come to work, when you're going to leave, what you're going to wear, what you're going to say, how much money you're going to make. They basically control you. You can go down that path, or you can go down the path of the entrepreneur. You can go down the path of someone that controls their own destiny. You can decide, you know what? I'm going to start that business, or I'm going to grow the existing business I have, or I'm going to find a business I can start that will allow me to create a lifestyle a business allows me to create, where you have lots of money coming in and you have lots of time, because the secret with a business is a business that allows you to detach income from time. The problem with a job is linked to you giving part of your life to make money. And in order for you to make money, you have to give your time. A business, when it's structured the right way, allows you to make money without you having to do anything. McDonald's, it takes a lot of money to start a McDonald's. But when a McDonald's is created, there's systems and people in place. Do you ever see the owner there putting more ice in the ice machine? I'm not sure if that's how even they get ice anymore. You ever see the owner taking your order? You ever see the owner asking for your what you want at the drive-thru? No, because the owner is on is on his yacht hitting golf balls into the ocean while mermaids swim by, while all the employees are there trading their time for money. Because the McDonald's owner has a business. He has people and systems in place, so he doesn't have to be there, but his business is consistently making him money. I've started over a dozen businesses. I've been listening to 2 to 3 hours of self-improvement a day for the last 10 years straight. It's actually been a little bit longer than 10 years. One of the businesses I started, guys, was a detail shop. I created that detail shop and I grew it very quickly like a business. That means that I had people, I didn't know anything about detailing cars. I didn't even know what a detail shop was, but I knew how to grow businesses. And well, I knew a little bit from reading, because this was a while ago, and then I got a mentor that really helped me. And then from that, and then I got a couple other mentors, and then testing things and seeing things, and then reading and going to self-improvement and going to seminars, I was really able to piece everything together. So what I did was I created this and I ran it. We ran it like a business. So that means that we did things to get people to come in with their cars, and then they would come in with their cars, and then the detailers would detail. And we had a guy that did window tinting, and we had a guy that did PDR work. So that means he fixed hail dents and stuff. So we had all these people there. I put together a system, and we hired a bunch of people to where I didn't have to be there, and the business was making me money. I remember one day I woke up on a Friday, and the day before, or the night before, I was at my promotional business. So I made, I don't know what it was. It had to be, because it was a summertime, it was probably around $4,000 to $6,500. I made that on Thursday. I went home, I went to bed, I slept until probably about 1 or 2. I woke up at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and I turned on my phone. I stretch, I feel pretty good because I just made thousands of dollars the night before partying. Look at my phone, and one of my business partners from the detail shop sends me a text. Hey Aaron, it's Friday night. We got all the cars done early. We shut down the shop. We have a check. There's a check waiting for you in the office for $3,000. Because I have a business. It was running for me. I didn't have to be there. And guys, the technical aspect of that was all the employees got paid out, all the expenses got paid out. There was money left over. We divided it, and my share was $3,000. Hopped in my second car, which was a convertible, Drove that bitch up to the detail shop. Went in, it was stapled right to the thing in the office. Took it out, right there, my name, $3,000. Drove the car to the bank, deposited the $3,000 check, and then I think I went to the mall and blew like $600. I think I bought my sister some stuff, and I like to buy my dad stuff. He likes wine stuff, so I like to buy him like fancy things to open up wine. I just like to buy him presents, They raised me well, and I want to, give them presents, I think it makes them happy, right? And it's kind of a way for me to say thank you for raising me. So guys, you, my friend, have a decision to make. What are you going to do? Or you're just going to stay at your job, making someone else rich, helping someone else accomplish their dreams, being someone else's bitch. Or are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to take charge of your life? Are you going to either grow the business you have now or start a business, find a business, and then grow the business to the point to where it's a legit actual business, so you can separate time from money, so you can get to a point to where you can live a luxurious lifestyle that people only dream of. You can do the things you want to do when you want to do them, spend time with the people you want to spend time with, travel whenever you want to travel, do the things you want to do, and never have to worry about money again because you got your finances in check by starting a business and making lots of money. You don't get rich by saving, guys. You get rich by starting a business that produces a crap ton of cash that you get rich from, and then you use part of that money to live a really nice lifestyle, and then you take a good part of the money and reinvest it back into the business so the business grows over and over again. Which path are you going to take? Which pill are you going to take? You're the only one that can make the decision. Hopefully, you make the right one.